That's
Ready?
scary, though. Yeah.
This is an audio test. This is the real thing. Alright, let's get into movie reviews. Alright, this is the real thing.
That wasn't me, I don't think.
It was me. Okay, let's... hang on, I need there to be a break in audio so I can know when to cut the video. Here we go. Alright, let's get into movies. Today, on the show, we will be reviewing 2 movies that we saw. One was Captain Phillips. Amanda and I went and saw that. And then we all, as a group, went and saw Gravity in IMAX 3D. So, we're going to start with Captain Phillips. Let's go ahead and get into that.
I'm playing Gravity the whole time. Is that okay?
No.
Alright. Then I will play something instrumental through Captain Phillips.
Okay. Alright, so Captain Phillips is a movie about based on a true story, where, the ship gets taken over and the Navy has to intervene and save Captain Rich Phillips from Somali pirates. Okay. We'll go over just part of it, because if you don't watch the news and live under a rock, then you don't know how that turned out.
That was me.
You didn't know how it turned out?
Oh. I mean, I assumed how it turned out, but I honestly thought it was they boarded the ship, saved the day, got out. I didn't realize it was a hostage situation.
Okay. Alright, so... yeah, so this movie, like I said, is what it's about. Tom Hanks did great in this movie. I thought the other cast... it's interesting to see just some other aspects of the film, besides giving away what happens at the end. It was interesting to see how a ship... Is something wrong with my hair? You guys keep both looking at.
No.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with your hair. You look great.
Okay, thank you. So, it's interesting to see how a ship runs, because I just, you didn't, because, every time the captain wants to make a move, he has to call down to the engine room, make sure that he can do all the stuff, and I thought that was interesting. And you also got to see how a Navy ship worked. I mean, in terms of, it was the same thing. If he wanted to go to max power, he had to call the engine room. It was more direct on the Navy ship, like set it to max power, as opposed to, are we good? But, yeah, that was cool, and just the preparations and everything that they have set up, it was pretty good. I was watching an interview with him on David Letterman, saying that they shot a lot of that on the sea.
That's cool.
On the actual boat. And then some of it was, wherever. A studio.
Sorry, just real quick tangent. I always get caught up in movies forgetting about the fact that they're doing it in, such a small scale. But anyway, it's fascinating to me. Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was good. I mean, it was really long.
Yeah, that was a drag about it, literally. The movie was...
2:45.
A little long. I mean...
2 hours and 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's long.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, it was... Most of it was just Tom Hanks and these 3
pirates,
guys.
yeah.
4 guys.
That's a pretty long movie.
Because, seriously...
It was 4 guys, yeah.
The first half of the movie is, him on the ship trying to avoid the pirates. And then the second half is him stuck in a boat.
I mean, it was good. For as long as it was, I would go see that movie. So, especially with the fact that it was a true story. And let me tell you something. At the end of that movie, Tom Hanks' performance for as long as it was and the limited amount of dialogue there was, you know, man, he did great of portraying a man in shock and a man
realizing that he shouldn't have lived, probably.
Well, at the end of his rope and all this kind of stuff, you know, like he made me believe what I was seeing. You know, I didn't just watch the movie thinking this is just a character. I felt like I was actually watching Rich Phillips. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry.
I felt like I was actually watching his emotions to this whole thing. It was very powerful.
Go lay down.
Is she doing it?
Yeah.
So anyway.
So you go see it?
Yes, I would go see it again.
I'd probably Redbox it.
Yeah, I don't. Now that you know how I just said maybe Reagan and I will go see that. If it's that long, he can't sit still for that long.
It's embarrassing.
He has ADD.
So do I.
I mean, yeah, it was just.
He can't sit still for that long.
I mean, it was really intense, but.
It was intense.
Redbox it.
I would like to see it though.
I go to the movie theater and see it.
Okay, that's your opinion. My opinion is to Redbox it.
Go on college night.
No, even then.